I'm getting bored, man. You want to come over and play G.I. Joes?
I would love to.
What's up, y'all? What it is, what it do. Long live the Sioux. That was long live the Sioux, in case you didn't catch it. That's what blood this is. But yeah, welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel if you've been here before. And look, check it out. This is Trash and Treasures. You know, where we take stuff you normally toss in the garbage and make something out of it. You know, whether it's diorama, scene, or something of that nature, you know. Accessories, anemones, you know, the parts and pieces that can save you some money. Like, you look at some of these pop-up dioramas that are cardboard, some of them like 150 to 300 bucks. That's cardboard, man. Let's see what we can do with maybe some styrene foam. Maybe that'll be the only purchase we make, and maybe a little wallpaper, something like that. But that's about it. The rest is gonna be garbage. So let's get our Fred G. Sanford on, you know, see if we can save a few bucks. Trash and Treasures, rocking with the OG Young Viper. Let's get it. And here we are in one of the most diabolical places on planet Earth, Dr. Mindbender's lab. Here, him and one of the most evil and diabolical vipers, the Beetlejuice Viper. No, really, check it out. This was where last episode I showed how I made the lighting and brighten that up, made it more formidable for this other piece that I have in Mindbender's lab, which is articulated, which is a great example of Trash to Treasure, because this thing is an old lamp that I was holding on to for a while. And I just ran fresh wiring in it. It's all in the old video. And so is this. So go check that video out, because I made these little devices out of just some wires from a wire wheel. And that was fun to do and quick, easy and cheap, just like your mama. And this is the new project. I've done a couple of these already. A lot of the scenes that you see me do, you know, are these dresser drawers. You know, that's something, old dresser you throwing away, drawers still in decent shape, you know, all busted up. Even if they are a little bit, you can still use them for this. And all I did was cut some cardboard to fit it, and took some of this paper. Yeah, this paper is the stuff I picked up at Hobby Lobby. It's like wallpaper. It's near the back, you know. This is like a bigger roll than I usually use from other projects. And I just stuck it over the cardboard and rolled it over and glued it and or stapled it, whatever I did that wanted to do to get it tight. And it was pretty simple and easy, man. It only took like 5 minutes to make each one. And looking at, you know, some of the I wouldn't call it competition, but the stuff that you could just go buy, like the cardboard pop-ups, the not so expensive ones, these are a lot cheaper than those $150, $300 ones. But still, you gotta take these, cut them out, stack them up, and then you got a wall or two. Look at the space you have. It doesn't measure up at all compared to what we're doing here. So check it out. Well, basically what we're doing is taking this crap right here, man, and turn it into this. Yeah, this is what you come up with a little bit of ingenuity and a little bit of imagination. A couple pieces of cardboard and some glue. And a little bit of pictures and some stickers. You know, you look at about, this maybe about $5 or $6 tied up into this. You know, miscellaneous parts and stuff from, you know, just getting the whole thing built. And I kept going back and forth with this, having to reshoot it because I kept on making stuff. I'm like, man, I can make another picture to throw up on the wall in about 5 minutes. You know, so I kept doing it. So I kept having to reshoot it because of that. Like up on the wall, that Dreadnoughts logo, that's a sticker, little piece of shiny tag board or whatever that's called, cut to fit. And now you got a 4 walls. And you know you got all them, you know, you want to tear them walls down. If you want, you can tear them down. No, but right here where my hand is I have a pre-cut area for a door if I want to put a door there. So I might do that. And that wall needs a little TLC, put a couple extra things on that wall. I even thought about putting a bay door on that wall to make it look like it leads over to a shop. But I don't know. But you can definitely put a ceiling on here. And I use the term modular because you can put it together, you can take it apart, you can fold it down, and it won't take up hardly any space in the corner. And this is how I have it stored currently. And that's the other side over there. And it's at the bottom of the totem pole with these other little scenes. And like that scene there, I use it for multiple purposes. But this is my only real display for Cobra right there on top. But these aren't displays exactly. I mean, I use them for display sometimes, but mostly it's just shooting my little scenes and just having fun with playing around. And that's Hawk's office, or the officer's office. I use it for mainly, but the other room has multi-uses. I use it for shooting all types of scenes and pictures, photography, all different types of stuff. But yeah, like I said, it's plenty of space for these. You know, I can keep making these, keep stacking them up, or just toss them in the corner. I have some other dioramas just folded up, put away. And it's easy to do when you do it like this. So save yourself a lot of money, time, and space as far as building diorama. Because if you purchase 2 of those like $45 pop-outs, you're gonna have to buy 2 of them because measurement-wise, to measure up with this side to side. And then by the time you purchase glue and accessories, you had well over $100. Where with this, you had around anywhere between $5 to $10, whichever way you look at it. And you can take this and run with it. But with that said, let's have fun, check out some photography. And y'all have fun. Remember, keep collecting, keep loving, keep living. Peace.